strange. 17% lost. We're just going to check and make sure that we are live. Going to the YouTube channel. The screen just looks a little bit smaller, which is really weird. Let's see what we have here. I'm just going to go to my computer. Welcome back, guys. But live to our Q&A, but like always, it might take 1 or 2 takes. Let's see what we have here. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Just gonna stop there. And I'm just gonna bring in the pop-out window for the chat so that we can see. And then I will pop out chat. Answer your questions live. I'll just shrink this screen just in case. Oh, actually I can't shrink that screen. Where's my screen? Bring it back. Bring it back. I need your questions. Oh, it's over there on the bottom, as you can see. Actually, you can't see because it's just me right now. Alright, so I'm just going to shrink the screen, bring it in, so that you guys can see the live Q&A. We're going to get rid of the big camera, make it smaller, voila. And then we're just going to get rid of this splash page, open up a new Chrome browser, and then go to YouTube. You probably hear the printer in the background. I'm trying to print something, which is a nightmare. Sly, the documentary. I didn't even know the guy had kids, believe it or not. I guess he must have kept them hidden. But they're not like, they don't get 1 million views. They're not viral or anything. But they're I guess because they're not doing anything crazy. They're pretty normal. All right, if you're normal nowadays, you won't go viral. You got to do something crazy. And mundane. Alright, so here we go. Our live Afix. Oh wow, still #1. Cool. I was like, I opened it up and then there he is. I was just thinking about you right now because I was going to reply back to one of your questions. That's cool, but cheaper to just buy some bearings and 3D print holder. Yes, and that's exactly what I did. I wonder which one that is though. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, so oh wait, he said it's cheaper to buy some bearings and filament holder, filament spool too. Interesting. Oh, I thought it was cheaper to buy the new one because it would only cost $7. I guess, yeah, I guess bearings are cheap. I didn't source out the cost, but I know Afix is really good at sourcing out stuff when it comes to pricing. Like if I was gonna have a company and source out materials, I'd hire him because he's when I'm talking with him about specs and things like that, sourcing out parts, he just knows his stuff. But yeah, I would say that, oh, and that's what he did too. Yeah, well, it's pretty cool though. Yeah, I didn't do it. I don't know, I was afraid to because I don't know, I wasn't sure. I just didn't. Oh, I just finished printing a piece. I just didn't want to, like, the time. It's like it takes a lot of time. It's almost like printing that. It's almost like printing one of those puzzle pieces. I think I have one upstairs somewhere, but I just printed the abdomen. Oh, maybe Afix can tell us. Well, I'm trying to print the whatchamacallit, the dummy 13. Getting there. I feel like a dummy because it's still printing, but I'm trying to print it in pieces. So printing it in one, like, color is fine. Printing it in 2 colors is a tad tricky, but the only reason why it's tricky is because I'm trying to print it in PLA. PLA is pretty hard. So this was it here. This is the dummy 13. So I got him one color, you won't have any trouble. 2 colors, it's tricky, and so for some reason it prints differently second time around, which is really weird. So now I have this part here. This is his abdomen. So I'm going to try and print him again. So hold on 1 second while I send one more piece to my printer. I'm like, wait, where did it go? Well, welcome back to everything that glitches. That is so weird what just happened. Ah, there we go. Alright, so on that note and moving forward, maybe I will open up here a new browser. I just can't, because now I'm trying to print the pieces individually to see what actually how it will print. Armor abdomen, which I just printed, And so now I need to print. What piece do I need to? Oh, I know what piece I need to print. Hold on a second. Good thing you get the visuals when you download it, but apparently when you save it as an STL, when you save it as a G code, it doesn't give the preview. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. So I just printed that. I don't believe I need that. I don't believe I need, that's the one I need. Frame abdomen. So, frame hips, frame abdomen 109. And I believe that should take a few minutes. Frame abdomen 109. Open it up. See, it should open. I guess I have to press complete. And once you press complete, and then I'll go here, frame abdomen. And you know it's a frame abdomen because it has that number 1 on it. So there, it loaded. And frame abdomen. Now I can load it. See it loaded at the top. So I don't know why it's saying armor complete when every time I load. See, like I press armor and now it just goes there. You just can't win with these things. It's like they chose me. Oh wait, I forgot to clear the board. Nice. Oops. There we are. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. At least there was nothing on it. There was just the remnants of the brim, whatever it's called. Yeah, so on that note, let's go back to your Q&A. That will take approximately 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, we'll find out if that part fits. Hopefully it does. So this is what I figured out, that if you print the frame parts at 109, right? And then if you print the armor at 112, see what I'm doing? And it will work. I tried 111. I don't know, so it just turned into a disaster. It's weird, and it might be because I use a different color filament. So the same color filament, you downscale by 2%. So if it's 110, it would be 108. I don't know why they didn't design this to be printed with PLA, but I'm pretty sure AFIX might know. Not sure, but at this rate, if you print one piece at a time, it's going to take forever. But I just want to print one piece at a time and see how well, the build actually works out, if that makes any sense. And then I just have to watch it. We can watch it. We can check in again. Okay, say bye-bye, printer. So we have about 7 minutes until that happens. All right, so now we're just going to go here. So that answers AFIX questions. I'll type it in later, but most likely he might be here with us. All right, then we'll scroll down. Someone liked your reply. Sorry, not that I know of. Most apps just let you crop the video. Oh yeah, so someone wanted to know if you can remove the OSD from your video on your drone when you have the Avata. And unfortunately you can't. I'm sure you could, maybe if you hack the video, but there are no applications that let you, so there must be a way to go deep inside and rip it open and then take the code out. But right now you can only, turn the OSD on or turn the OSD off on your DJI Avata goggles, the Integra. So you can't really get in there and unlock it. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Armageddon 35-3 commented, please help because I deleted my account. Yes, it sounds more like the apocalypse. Forget about the Armageddon. Yeah, there's not much I can help you with there. If you deleted your account, it's gone forever, but you should still have, I don't even know how you delete your DJI account, because it's, you must have been asked. Oh, the print went dud. Hold on a second. Bummer. Alright, that's fine. Yep, you can see. It turned into spaghetti. But it was glitchy before that. Hold on. Remember, it kept pause print, cancel print, Yes. Yeah, so I would say if you deleted your account, it's gone forever. This is why. Oh, this will answer one of Apex's questions in a bit, but this one won't need it. It's just some other issues that it's having. Maybe it just loves pasta. You know what? Hold on a second. Running out of my favorite stuff. I have to go to CVS tomorrow. Just cleaning it with some rubbing alcohol. And then what I'll do is just spray it. And then this is a 3D lax. Works really well. But it's possible that, I'm not sure yet though. We'll find out in a second. I'm going to disconnect the camera. Turn it off. And let it turn back on. It's possible that maybe the camera needed a break. If that makes any sense, and we'll let it connect. It'll say, "No, connected to camera," or something like that. It'll just speak for you. It speaks to you. Green light. Usually you hear a woman's voice. Interesting. Anyway, let that connect. And we'll click refresh.
Successfully connected to
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
there she goes. Alright, so now we'll just log in again. Successfully connected to Wi-Fi. And then we'll go here, printable files. And then we'll go back. We'll scroll a little bit. Too bad it doesn't. Oh, I have to bring this up. And then once this prints, I need a 109. Frame abdomen. This is it. Open it. See, it should, there it is. Frame abdomen takes about 6 minutes, I believe. I believe that's the part. Let's find out before we actually, we can just go here. Hold on a second. We'll close that. And then go back to downloads. And then here. And then go back to frame abdomen. I believe this is it, the one with the number 1. Yep, that's it. Alright, always make sure, because I don't want to waste time. Can you imagine I pressed the wrong one? So yeah, okay. And we'll just press print. I'll let that do that in the background, and hopefully that fits. Hopefully that fits in here. If it does, great. Because remember, we original part 112, and then we downscaled it at 109. And apparently, when you reach out to the folks at the Dummy 13 site, no one's sharing the secret. And again, that's why we created this channel. And then you get some comments and replies like, "Well, it's not supposed to be printed in PLA." Really? Well, don't tell anyone. So once I figure out that secret, I will share. Because remember, this is one color. This one I struggled with a little bit, but I think if we downsize by 2 or 1, it might work. All right. So back to our Q&A. Let's see what we have here. Go back to your questions. No one's here as of yet. We're just going to move this over so that we can see our questions. And then I'll check on my computer and see where the other feed is, if that makes any sense. So that we know, exactly where we are. And then we'll go back into this application and see. Yep, we're good, sort of good. I think we need to shrink, or put myself on the bottom so that we can see. Oops, not there, but there we are. Just move that down. We could always move this around. See? And then shrink it. Shrink, you're a host. That works well. Alright, so here we are. Now we answered this. Yeah, if you delete your account, yeah, it's more like you're screwed. I mean, you can't delete the account without being asked to. So you must have had, but it happens. I've done that before. My wife did that with the Apple TV, where instead of pressing restart, because when it crashes, she pressed reset, and it reset everything and deleted all the apps, all the everything, the configurations. I was like, damn it. And because it takes a while, so it doesn't. It's not like it restores it. With DJI, I would say I recommend. You might have to put in a support ticket with DJI, and then see what they say. DJI uploaded one for the road. Let's see. Thank you. So this one, MTB Ja commented, thank you for your video. It was very helpful for removing and attaching the props on my 75 Pro. Thank you. One tip on removing them is instead of pushing down on the prop remover, try lifting it. Okay. I will definitely try that. See, our video helped someone, and they helped us in return. And again, that's why we created this channel. It's you guys who make these videos possible, and I'll show you why in a second. If we go to Facebook, that video that I uploaded today, I feel bad for the guy because in a way I feel bad, in a way I feel good. It sounds like devilish, because when I saw his question, and then when I saw like the freaking what do they call it, trolling and hate responses that he was getting, I was like, wow, that's fucked up. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, I can turn that into a video. Oh, wrong one. Alright, so if I go here to Facebook and then go here, let's see, where is he? This guy, yeah, what a douche. Look, check it out. So the guy asked a question. He says, how do I convert a Google Drive file into an STL file? Bought it off SD. So apparently he bought it off SD, and I've never bought anything off SD before, but I've had similar experiences where I remember back in the day when I made something for someone online for the purchase. If they paid via PayPal, it would automatically send them a link to a download. Anyway, and this guy writes, take your computer back to the store you purchased it from and tell them you are too stupid to own it. Can you believe that? This is why I just watch. I don't really reply all the time. And then someone writes, there isn't such thing as a Google Drive file type. Google is for file storage. Download the file to your desktop, unzip it, and then he just wanted help. So then he, so then I wrote to him. I was like, I PM'd him. Hi, Lewis. Well, that's something else. And then I just PM'd him and said, hey, oh wow, that's so weird. Hold on. And then I just PM'd him, he sent me the file, and then I sent him like a response, but I had to experiment with it and see, because I remember I had a similar issue. And then he writes back. He wasn't, he just wasn't, not everyone's tech savvy. I will see what I could do when I get back home, because instead he posted the file to the question, and then he got more, ridiculous responses. But where is his file? Oh, I have it here in my download. What am I talking about? Hold on 1 second. I'll share with you guys what his file was. Printables, frame, movie, dummy parts, broken. 1 second. I must have deleted it. That's okay, it's still here, so I can download it again because he sent it to me. Hold on 1 second. This is the WeTransfer link. And then, because it's really interesting how the Mac isn't so streamlined with this process. No, I think that's what I said, send it via WeTransfer. Hold on. And because he had posted it to the forum. And then he got more. That shit crazy stuff. WeTransfer file, large photos, link. No, YouTube. And then we have here. I sent it, hopefully done it right. We can find it here though, hold on. Or even in my history. That was me posting my solution. He may have deleted it though. Hold on a second. Let's see what's in my history. History. Oops. Inbox. Show full history. YouTube Dummy 13, which is what I'm working on now. It's a pain. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Sunday. So here we go. Hold on 1 second. Target. Yeah, I was looking for something on Target, Amazon. Check out. Oh yeah, so it would be earlier today. Slow Motion Kids, Amazon, Emerson Channel. And then we had children at play sign. Yeah, someone ran over my children at play sign. The Owner Archiver. YouTube, gift cards, here we go. Google Drive. Wow, it's a good thing it saves it. He must, because I told him to delete it. I guess he deleted it from my end of the chat too. But at least the file's still there once the link sends you, once they send it to you. And then you click, I believe, download. Is that right? And then you have download anyway. Oh yeah, so there's and then what happens is when you click download anyway after it's about 4 gigs. Let's see. If we go back to the top, it'll take a little bit to download, but we have fast internet. Anyway, the file comes out to like 7 or 8 gigs, and then, but by default, you have like this weird thing that appears here in the Google Drive experience, because we're on Google Drive. Oh, this is it. It says open with. See, it says open with, and you choose RAW, and then you choose this or that. So you choose which one. But if you don't have it, I don't have a RAW viewer on my Macintosh, and I couldn't even open it until I downloaded the OnArchive. Anyway, that video is live. But again, that was my point. Is like why we made the channel is because so not everyone knows how to do everything. And someone asked a question. Let's see what they're on. Aphex should join it. He might be good at helping these people out too. Free for testing. We are looking for some professional testers for this. If any, I always spam. I don't believe that stuff. Anyway, so I wouldn't mind someone sending me a printer to test out. But you just have to pay for the shipping, and then you give them your credit card number, and then you get hacked or something, and they steal your identity. That would, because I reached out. Oh wow, look at the Creality. I'm not into filament containers. Oh, it printed. Very nice, but I printed the wrong part. Damn it. That was weird though, because I thought I printed the right part. See, I printed this. Kind of like that part from Barbie. Alright, let's see. So now we answered that question. Let's go back here. That's weird because I thought that was the armor abdomen. Which one did we print? Frame waist. No, it was supposed to be the piece that goes into here. Could be that I labeled it wrong because I put too many pieces on the bed. This is the piece right here, not that one, but that one. That one, yeah. Frame waist. Okay. Don't want to do that. Whoops. And we can always go back. I printed the wrong one. Okay, frame waist. Printable. And then we'll go to scroll. We'll just move this up a little bit. And then we'll just scroll down and look for frame waist. Should be 109. We have frame hips. Frame waist. There it is right there, 109. Open it up. Print it. Alright, in the meantime, we'll go back to your questions on YouTube. And I'll just move this in so that you guys, a little bit. Can we still see? Yeah, we can still see. What if I bring it down and then just leave it like that? But then, oh wow, interesting. Something happened with the mic. I guess I'll just leave it like that. It's a good mic, so it should pick up the audio great from over there. All right. Like, because it's one of those professional microphones, like, hello, from the radio. Anyway, here's my phone. Oh, so let that warm up. All right, so let's see what we have here. Back to our Q&A. All right. Acting sad. No, this guy's funny. Goose Wayne. I love his video when he what's it called? Rizzes everyone. All right. Mitchell, hi. What's the name of this app? Oh, I sent it to him. So I had another video about how to save your waypoints with your drones because you could save them. Because I've accidentally so many times accidentally deleted them or erased a drive, but there's a way to save your waypoints and transfer them onto another remote, or if you wipe your drive, you can bring them back, which is really cool. Thank you for the video, very helpful removing my... Okay, yeah, so I'll definitely try that with the propellers, because we're going to try flying the Pavo Pico version 2 with different propellers. I believe there's a 4-prop. Yeah, 4-prop propeller. I want to try. I believe it is. Oh, there. Yeah, because it has 2 propellers on it. I want to try the one with a different one. Alright, let's see what we have here. Next question. Hi. It says, how to Bailu, everything that glitches. If I swap out my stuff from my old drone, swap my motherboard. So far that didn't work. Huh? There, let me just read that. I've tried your method, logged out, then logged back in. No, it's not it. Most likely the newest ones. Oh wow, it's a year ago. I didn't even see that one. He must have deleted it, unless it's right here in the replies. Ah, would need. Oh, that's from a year ago. Wow, I missed that one. Let's go back again. So yeah, I don't see that one. How to go through everything that glitches out of my... What if I swapped out my stuff from my old drone, swapped my motherboard so that... So far that didn't work. Yeah, that's a little bit tricky, because he's referring to one of the DJI products. Oh, here it is. Oh, comments on onBite remote. Yeah, no, I don't see it, and that's from... Sorry, we don't see your comment. It was there when we clicked on it. It's possible they deleted it. But yeah, I don't know anything about swapping the motherboards on the Avata products, because those things are on lockdown, and so it's a little bit tricky. I wouldn't go there unless it was a beta FPV. Okay, next one. Oh, they have a video. We'll probably get some replies on that for the Dummy 13 once I figure that out. Everything that glitches, another video. Life in motion. It's quite cool how you can have GPS on these little drones. I'm just getting back into it, going digital. I'm starting to glitch out. Yeah, good to get back into it, because I need to get back into it too. Just checking, making sure it's not going to fall apart. Yeah, it's fun when you leave it and get back into it, but you get a little rusty and you tend to glitch out a little bit. But it's fun. It's like a high. Something about the goggles. I could see myself doing it forever. You know, as an old man, the DJI Avata 10 or whatever. You know, I don't know if Avata 10. I think once you have your go-to drones, you don't need like 20 different ones, because they're only like certain ones you fly. Like I fly that drone. Now I have 2 Avatas, one I got for the upgrade, but I don't fly the other one anymore. It's just sitting there, so I should just sell it. You know, that's the only downside to doing these review videos about drones, because these guys have a freaking lot of collection, at least with us, and we're gonna have, you know, remote control cars, this, that, you know, soldering and little gadgets, and, you know, some tech review stuff. So, you know, they'll never... I might build up inventory, but at least everything I have I'm using. You know, it's not like I can put it on my wall to the side. And in the beginning, but I didn't know anything about the drones at first. I was like, oh my god. And then, you know, you just live and learn, and which is great. But we're still going to do drone stuff too. How tall are you? Yeah. Also, someone sent me the cam duck and I did a review on it for one of the spy cameras, and because as you know, my ceilings are really, so I feel like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, and someone's like, "How tall are you?" Because when you see me in the video, I'm cut off. Oh, there it is. We can see our print right there. Yeah, I'm cut off. So it's like, yeah, 6'2", but our ceilings are like, I don't know, what are our ceilings? Well, if I'm 6'2", right, then our ceilings have got to be, oh wow, I told him 7, so the ceilings have got to be, here, I'll show you. I'm here. Maybe, yeah, probably 6'6" or 6'5". So yeah, so I was cut off. Yeah, so I don't know if that makes any sense. What's the flight controller? So the flight controller, someone was asking about the flight controller for the Pavo Pico version 2 and version 1. I replied back to that. I actually told him which one it was, and here's the reply. And then I said put in the GPS on helps, because the GPS will help you level up when you want to do the motor upgrade on the Avata. And then there was something about the chip. Here it is, the chip. And I just basically, I think it's the A10 is for, I think, version 1, and then the other one is actually for version 2. Anyway, the links are there if you guys want to read and are interested in the chips for which Pavo has which one. I think the other one is version 1, not sure, and the other one was version 2. It's really interesting. Some guys just love their chips. I like the chips too. Oh wow, looks like finished. We'll find out if the part will fit. Let's see what we have here. Alright. So what we want to do is, this part goes into the addendum. Oh no, I printed the wrong one again. Damn it. Well, I'll still need one of these for later. The one that I need to print has a number 1 on it. Alright, let's go back. But at least they print really fast. See this? Let's see if it fits though. Oh yeah. Kind of neat. It does fit, but it's not the one that goes in, I believe. Oh no, maybe not. I think it does go. Well, it said it was the right one, right? Let's see. So then this will go. Oh yeah, it fit in, sort of, to some extent. I think it's shorter. I have to look back on the video. But this fit, but it's a little short. I won't be able to get the other one in. Let's see. Waist, frame, abdomen. See the armor abdomen, and then we have frame waist. Oh, frame abdomen. Got it. See? Frame abdomen. Alright, so let's just do that. So this is how it works out. So we'll go here. Right. Bring it into Cura. And then it'll open up. Again, thanks for turning me on to 3D printing, Afix. So cool. It's another world. In a world where 3D print, as you know, this will take a little bit of time. My computer's a little slow. Got a lot of stuff happening. Let's see. Okay. Go there. And then what we'll do is we'll scale it down to 109. 109. Whoops, not 1009. 109. And then I'll slice it. 7 minutes. We've got 7 minutes. Save the disk. And then I'm going to call it, oops, 109 frame abdomen. Of course, there's another file. So we'll just save it there. It could be a duplicate. Could be sometimes I clear the board and then throw something else in there. But now for this, I'm just doing it individually, because each one is individually wrapped just for you. See, frame abdomen. It's possible that this one is wrong. See, and I got another frame abdomen there. I can tell you in a second if I put them both on the same board, which one is the right one and which one is the wrong one, unless they're both on there. Oh yeah. Well, it's armor abdomen. Hold on. Let's just close that out. That's armor abdomen, frame abdomen. Here's the other. So here's the frame abdomen at the bottom. Let's see what that one does. It's just tricky. There we go. It's really tricky when you're doing it. I should use my mouse, but let's see what it opens up as. Hopefully it'll open up as the correct file, and I'll just go in there and swap them. Can't really swap them on the remotely. You have to just delete it, unfortunately. Again, so I don't recommend doing clear plateboard on here because you see frame abdomen. Yeah, it's a different part. So I must have cleared the board because this is frame abdomen and this one is frame abdomen, the original, the one and only frame abdomen. And then if I go here, yeah, so if you clear build plate, if you clear it and throw it on the partner, it still saves the name, and then when you export it, you wind up having this problem. But this isn't anything that glitches. This is just user error. So it's my fault. It's not me, it's you. It's not you, it's me. Alright, so if that makes any sense. But I was just being lazy, and I was like, I just gotta load my board and just use, and you can't see, there it is. See the original one? And we'll do like a bird's eye view. Yep, that's it. Alright, oh well, you live and learn. So now what I'm gonna do is gonna upload it. And this was easy to upload because see this frame abdomen. So I have one. The one with one is like that part, and the one without it is the other part. But I don't see myself. And then it should load. See, frame abdomen. And then I'm going to open it. Hopefully it'll open. Nope, must be a glitch with it. Firmware. And press refresh. Nope. Well, I'll probably have to press complete. It must be a firmware update issue. Alright, so now I can load it and print it. Should take about 7 minutes. Okay, now back to your Q&A. Welcome back to We've Got AGG. Stay focused. Anyway, you get a 2-for-1 show. You get to watch, we get Q&A and we get a print happening. Let's see. Grim Perspective. Oh, I love Grim Perspective. He's like Afix. He's coming out of the shadows, but Afix has been here since the beginning. But I like that he's participating with us because he throws in some pointers too. Corey Grimm. I always eject my removable drives. It only takes one time to corrupt an important file to learn a valuable lesson. I too have found it best to save directly to the SD card due to the Mac OS system changing the name of the file. Yeah, the Mac OS does that. Totally. I've seen you reformatting SD cards multiple times over the past month since I found your channel. First off, thanks. I'm glad that you're still here, and it's nice to know that there have been folks watching the channel and then finally coming out of the shadows and participating. But yeah, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I have formatted many SD cards during my time, but because I have an SD card for here, an SD card for there, an SD card for the goggles, an SD card for the other goggles, an SD card for my printer, an SD card for my what do you call it? The LCD board, because it has to be 8 gigs. I don't even know what that one is. Like all the drones have SD cards, and then I have like a somewhere around here for the computer a terabyte SD card that was given to me, and then yeah, too many SD cards being formatted on this channel. All right, but he's right. thanks, the grim perspective. That was a really grim. That was a good perspective. I don't think it was grim, but I guess that's his handle on YouTube. Next one. Let's see. Life in Motion commented. It's quite cool how you can have GPS on these little drones now. It just says YouTube health stream is good. I'm just getting. Oh, we read that already. So we're because I went back. By the way, Tony H commented. By the way, I was able to activate bootloader DUF configurator 10.9 and 10 with expert mode enabled from the setup screen in Betaflight and use InNav with the Betaflight open in the software. That way I don't have to mess with the boot button or taking the camera off. Thanks, Lewis. Or thanks, Lou. Yeah, that's great. Because in the beginning, remember, if some of you guys have been watching since the beginning, when I was having trouble, when I originally got into the build your own drones, the Pablo Pico series, they told me to take the drone apart, and then they instead of replacing my board, they gave me like a 40% discount code. But one of the, anything that breaks on this channel, I usually make a video on how to fix it. And then the folks at Beta FPV, I forget the fellow's name, they're like, you have to take the drone apart and hold the bootload button, put in a USB cord, and then somehow do it all at the same time, and then you put it in DFU mode. But Tony H455 managed to do it in Betaflight, which is pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. And you're welcome. And thanks for stopping by and sharing that little secret. We might make a video on that. Alright. Because that would help a lot of folks, because I have a video up that shows you how to do it. Again, why take it apart if you can do it from the bootloader? But it doesn't work every time. That's the other thing too. So there's no guarantee. Thanks again. Appreciate what you do and have done. Keep it up. You're awesome. Thanks. Not to everyone. I'm pretty sure they hate me on that channel, the Facebook page where they like telling people that they're stupid and whatever for asking questions. I'm pretty sure you heard that. I don't know what that was. All right, next one. I have the DJI Assist 2 Consumer Drone series, and when I do what it says, it will not recognize the RE goggles. Could it be because I purchased them used and maybe the seller didn't unbind them? Keep saying, that's 3 days ago, cannot load firmware. That's a little bit tricky. Yeah, let me think. Usually if you, I'm trying to think. You should be able to do a factory reset on your goggles, but I think the goggles are still bound when it comes to DJI stuff, like a FPV stuff, like the Beta FPV, or you're doing whatever drone, flyby, Kmart drone, whatever drones that work with your goggles, you'll always have that streamlined experience with other drones. But with DJI, I think you're bound to those the drones / goggles. The only thing I can say for you is, we'll have to send him a few links. Remember, this is live, unscripted, so you have to bear through until we get to your questions. We'll go to YouTube and then go to the channel, view your channel, and then we'll go to videos, and then the videos we'll call it Unbind, I think. And I have a couple of videos. So there's this one, part 1, part 2, and part 3. I'll just tell them to try those, and then if that doesn't work, I guess that would pretty much answer the question. I wonder if I can control click and copy these links. Copy link address. Perfect. Excuse me. All right, so we'll go here. Reply. You may want to try one of these. And then that's part 1. And then we'll go to part 2. Right. I wonder if it'll let me do. No, it won't let me, so I'll do this. Control X, and then go to Notes, N-O-T-E-S. There we go. Let's see. Go to New, and then do that. Close that. Close that. And then we'll do that. So that's part 1. Then we gotta go back and copy part 2. Copy link address. Part 2, and then we'll give him part 3. Hopefully doing a factory reset does it, but I'm not 100% sure because sometimes with DJI stuff, it stays with you forever. If that makes any sense. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay. Hopefully that'll work for you. Control C, close that window, and there. What happens is if you press enter on here, they'll just enter in the text. That's why I had to do it in Notes. All right, so hopefully that answers that question. Chuck Erickson, okay. Sorry, Chuck. Hopefully you'll have some luck. How to Bailu everything like glitches. That's a video about support. Harold. Hello, thanks for the video. I have the same problem. The display does not update and only shows a blue screen. Yes, we answered that 3 days ago, and apparently it was, for me it was a glitch, but let me get that other piece. And they, what happened was, the folks at Creality sent me the wrong firmware, so I kept flashing the wrong firmware. Wow, this is at 109, and this is at 112, and it's pretty snug. Bummer. I guess you just gotta push it in, right? That should work. Hopefully it does. Oh, and you want to do it right, though. Oh, let's see. Long front, short back, and now we push it in. Haha, that worked. So, if all goes according to plan, hopefully we can get another piece in there, right? So far, so good. See? Just printing them individually because I just want to make sure it works the way it's supposed to. Alright, let's see, let's answer some more questions though. Hello, thanks for the video. I have the same problem. The display does not update and only shows us a blue screen. What's the solution? Yeah, so there isn't. The solution is to get the firmware from the Creality website, and don't trust their emails because I didn't know. It's my first time with the printer. They sent me the wrong firmware. They said, here's the link to your firmware, and then as I'm looking, I realized that I keep flashing the wrong, the same one, the stock firmware. So yeah, I would say that. Everything like which is thanks, mate. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Another Pablo Pico video. I would say anything Pablo Pico related is thanks to me and FPV Unknown, because if it wasn't for him and his solutions, none of those videos would have been possible. What flight controller is it? Okay, so we have there. We have there, how to by Lou, everything that glitches. How to by Lou to glitches. Makes sense. I love my Pablo 20 and Pablo 25 version too. I love it too. I just wish I could fly it more. Someone liked your reply. As long as you know what the measurements, the measurements for sure, you can, but the Pablo 25 is a tad big. Yeah. Oh, I see. Someone asked about printing a landing pad for the Pablo 25 on the 3D printer. It's possible. You probably, given that the my print board is small, so I'm not sure of the experience. You probably have to glue it, because I've seen people build like an Iron Man thingy and they just glue it. So yeah, probably yes, but you'd have to glue your landing pad together. Afix commented, "This is cool little print, but if you look carefully at the file, it says supportless, so you don't need to add it." And he's right. Some files do, but as you saw when I was just printing a second ago in the beginning of this video, it started to turn to spaghetti. And the original Jerome Gnome, right? It's a gnome, but I just, because there's a G in it and the G is silent, I say Jerome Gnome. They say no supports, but I scaled it down, and every time I scaled it down, it kept printing like spaghetti. Good STL files, like somehow the guys got their shit together, you can print it. Like, look at these little parts I'm printing. No support. One glitch, but it probably because there was some crap on there that I didn't clean it off, and after I cleaned it, it was okay. But with the Jerome gnome file, it didn't work out that way, and the only way to get it to print when scaling it down was to use supports. Why that happens, I don't know, but you live and learn. And one thing to look out for, see, look, it printed perfectly with supports, no problem. But try printing it again, it won't print. But as you can see, I'm printing these little tiny pieces that go together into this little guy. Not a problem, no support. So don't go crazy when your STL file doesn't print, or your G-code when converted, and think like, oh no, my board, oh no, my nozzle, oh no, whatever, the temperature, oh no. It's a process of elimination, and it could be any of those, but if you just printed something fabulous, most likely it could need support. Oh, like this needed support, and now this works, oops, perfectly well. Whoa. Here, see, so like a little fidget. You could print it. You'll see a lot of guys say they got it to print after a couple of tries without support, but I put a which one was it? I think it was I'll tell you what support I used for the waffle fidget. For the waffle fidget, I used, now that we got that, we just saved it to disk, so and then we go there. Oh, because now yeah, so we'll just close it. Wonder why. We'll just close that. We'll open it again. Just forget the name of the support. Not Raft. Oh, Brim. I believe it was Brim support. Yeah, Raft is really thick. I have a few videos lined up coming out about supports. But let's check it out. We're almost there. Not really almost there, because we still got a long ways to go. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, I still have to print the torso. So after that comes another part. I don't know which one, but we'll figure it out next, because I'm just going to print one piece at a time. Maybe not. Maybe now that we know that it does, now that we know that it works, right, we might be able to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Ah, got it. Look at that. See? So you just gotta, once I get a few more pieces, I want to see how it prints. Pretty cool. And the folks are waiting. They're like, did you get it? Did you figure it out? I'm getting it. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. It just kills Kira. Alright. Let's see, 1 second. Oh yeah, it was about the support. So yeah, and to answer Afix's question, Afix is right, but apparently the SDL just didn't work out. They didn't take into consideration that folks would be scaling it down. I don't know, or maybe it's my printer. It's hard to say, to be honest with you. Let's see what we have here. We have so it would be under editions, right? But it would be under show custom. I still have my settings saved for this little guy. See, in case you're wondering, what I did was infill density at 10% instead of what the defaults were, and then for the custom I did initial layer, which is the first layer, at 2, and then everything layer height I put 1.5 instead of whatever the number was, and then that seems to be giving me the best results. I just want to print each piece individually just to be sure, and that's why it will take long. And then the other thing is, like, hopefully when I print them all on one platter, it will print correctly. And then I want to try printing in 2 colors, and then I'm done with my little experiment. All right, so that answers Afix's question. Oh wait, do we have anybody here? Nope, no one's here. It's Monday. All right, so let's see what we have. Everything that glitches. As G replied, everything that glitches. I guess it's a failure with the 03. Oh yeah, so I guess that's it with our questions. Hopefully not. Hopefully he'll keep us posted. Actually, let's write back to him and say for 4 days ago. Oh, but 4 days isn't enough. He probably ordered a new 03 cable, 03 air cable, so that'll take some time. I wonder if I can reply back. 4 days ago. Would you put the comments on the top? No. Unless if we go here to the YouTube studio, right? We'll go here, and sometimes you can see questions in there. And then we'll go to comments. And then here, there's Afix. Please help. Sorry, I wish I could. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nice. We've answered all of our questions. Oh, yeah, that was 5 days ago. I did that one because I did an earlier YouTube thing. YouTube. I'll just tell them, hey, we were live too, answering your questions. All right, so now let me go into my movies. See what piece we're going to print next. And go here to desktop. Oh, movies. And then hit pull converter. And then download it. And then the dummy 13. Alright, so we got that, right? Oh, bummer. Oh, so that's what goes next. Okay. I believe. Did I miss that part? Huh. Interesting. Here's his torso. Looks like I missed a part. Maybe that's why it's loose at the top. No, I don't think I missed a part. Could have on his frame. Interesting. Let's see. Oh, I see. It's inside. Okay, got it. All right. Those pieces drive me crazy. Oh yeah, I remember that. All right, so we're gonna have to print. I wonder if I can print 2 pieces or a couple. Oh no, I can't. Not if I'm scaling. Bummer. So you know what? Now that we know that this works, If we go back to his parts, right? Now that we're done with our Q&A, let's just go here, go to dummy 13. I love this thingy. And then we'll go here, download, and then individual armor parts, because I believe that's what we should do next. And then what we'll do is we will download, see, we need this one, armor chest lower, and then the upper chest, right? Armor upper chest, and then we're going to scroll down to some other body parts, extra bits, individual frame parts. So now what we need is two pieces, frame waist, right? And then we need like the bone, whatever it's called, the chest bone, this one, frame chest. Okay, so now if we go to our downloads, and then these two pieces might print pretty fast. So, but again, should I? Well, we'll find out, right? I guess we'll just quit Cura, quit it, and then we'll go here, drag them onto Cura, because maybe I can print two at the same time, but I don't want to mix them up. I want to print them individually. Okay. Wait for it. Or maybe I'll just throw them both on there and then call it, and then, you know, call it a night. Let's see. Any minute. Oh, so there we go. So this has to be 109. So what we're going to do is we're going to scale it down to 109, right? And then slice it, because I like what I like about Cura is when you crash it, it keeps all the settings until 14 minutes. Yeah, that could take a little bit of time. We've got 14 minutes. Save to disk, and then we'll call this. Oh, thanks. It's going to save to the dummy folder, and then 109, so that we know frame chest, right? And then we'll just go back into our no, not yet though. So I guess we'll have to clear the build plate. I wonder what happens if we clear build plate, or if it actually will erase the name, which is what we want, but I want to make sure it does it. Clear build plate. No. Oh yeah, it does. See the name at the top, Ultimaker Cura is back. Great. So that's what you want, and I didn't do that before. I just added it and deleted it, which made confusion. All right, so then we have here. So then we have that part, frame waist. This one will probably take like what, 6 minutes to print? A few minutes. Maybe I'll do that one first. Slice it. Oops, can't slice it. Bummer. No, I forgot to scale it. 109. There we go. And now I will slice it. That could be a disaster. It was like, it doesn't fit. Imagine I did that with a bigger part. Save to disk. But like with Grim Perspective said, he saves it to the drive, but in this case I'm just saving it to the desktop, because I'm not doing it to the drive, because I do everything. I upload it. Okay, so there we go. So now if I go back here, go to new, and if I go to the Beagle print, and then remember me, so now I'm going to go to printable files, upload them, and then go frame waist, right? And then I'll do the chest next, because that's going to take a little bit longer. And then open it, and then just press print. For some reason it's glitchy that way. Every time I press complete, even if I flash it again, So then that takes care of that. That should take, oh yeah, 7 minutes. And then we'll know if it fits when we just put it there. And remember, this is printing them individually. So far, so good. I think then just moving forward, if this prints and the other one prints, I'm gonna do just let it print through the night, the rest of the parts. But I still want to print them individually. See how it works out. So far, so good. Pretty good. Okay, so then what else do we have there? We have frame chest. Yeah, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm definitely gonna do it. We have our downloads right here. Armor abdomen. Frame of all armor parts, all frame parts. Okay, so now we're just going to clear the build plate on Kira, right? And then here, control click, clear build plate. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is I am going to go here, all armor parts. I'm going to do the outside first, let that print overnight. And then we're going to scale it up. I'm going to do 1:1:12. Okay? Now, if you were at 100, right, you would do 98. 98, because apparently that's the only way they'll fit on PLA. Maybe with some other stuff it works better. Okay, so we're going to do, let it slice, it's processing. Will take a little bit. Yeah, giving that it's many parts. I'm just going to clear the board. I mean, I cleared it before, but it was just like some stuff that it, did what it did. But that piece is going to print really fast, which is great. And look, print stuff like this. Look at that. See, that's when you know it's a good STL. I love STLs that print like that. I don't like STL. This is nice. This is challenging, and what I like about it is like a little robot. But it would be nice if it printed without the troubleshooting of like, okay, let me see 112 works. Let me see 109 works. And no, that's not how it should be. Oh, sounds like the machine's turning on. I have to go upstairs really quick and shut it off. Hold on a second. One moment. Please stand by. Yeah, so like I was saying, if this prints, that'll be great because, whoops, then share the news with everyone. I think I have a piece right at 1:09. No, I don't think so. Oh wow, look, it's so it bends. That's so. Some part at 1:09 which I'm probably printing right now, but it's okay. Learn. Okay, so at 1:09, so we go. One for internals and one for the externals. And I'll tell you why this is so complicated because look, one, yeah, right? It's fine, but if you look at detail, material on display. So clearly, print is for ASA or PG, armor parts, any. So the frame part, which is what they don't fit, and the other one, I'm setting of course here, 20% work, 5% work. So I guess there are different PA, but it's not supposed to be printed in PA. it's good. I don't know why that you have to be off by 2%. So we're building it. We're good, Mike. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try this. And then frame, and then like we should do part individually, doing it. This works because when I throw a loop, it has to work. So it's fine. Yeah, it's a bummer though. How people have to do this. We'll do print no more. I'll just let it work its magic. Still slicing though. It's a bummer. It's a little bit long to slice. Usually does that. Means you quit it. It's not that long to slice anything. Yeah, I quit it. Oops. See, almost there. Not too dark. But again, I don't care about that stuff. It's hard to let a little bit. Date mapping. So when I'll explain why. Unless Afix has a solution, but I don't think it will be possible. Damn it. Unless I put them all onto the platter. Damn it. Oh, I'll share with you why. It's always something. Welcome back to Everything Like Witches. I knew it was too good to be true. Alright, here's the thing. All frame parts. So you can print them all at once. Maybe, hold on. Oh, I could scale it down. Okay, great. I thought I wasn't going to be able to. 1, 0. Oh no, all frame parts is going to be 112. Enter. And then slice it. It should happen faster now. Remember, it just says as long as it takes. Yeah, you see that? It's going faster than it did before. You know, because somewhere in his file he said you have to, like, here goes my file, but you have to slice your own stuff, like something like that. I forgot what he said. Anyway, somewhere in here. Let's see what we have. If we go back to the dummy 13 file or folder, just close that. I guess it's just taking its sweet old time. Okay, so let's see, dummy 13, go to new. And if you go to details, anyway, somewhere in there it says this is all of it here, but you have to do your own stuff. Oh yeah, as always, I strongly recommend you slice your own parts. So I guess, you know, that one particular one, there's one sliced for you, I guess, of some sort. But yeah, I gotta slice my own parts. Maybe that's what he means, like doing it all one piece at a time. I don't know. So anyway, on that note, it's still slicing, let it work its magic, and I think that's it. I'll let it sit throughout the night, and I'll come back tomorrow and let you guys know how it actually worked out. Hopefully it worked, or maybe not, because I'll be up forever if I do print these all individually, although it does print better if you ask me. Really nice. Here, I'll let you guys see full body. But you know what, it's really cool. I think this is the way to go. I think 112 and then 109. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:36 a.m.
Yeah. And then it'll be done by 6. And then tomorrow when I come back from work, the rest should be done. And then tomorrow night we'll put it together. And hopefully. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. And it doesn't tell you to scale one way and then the other. Let's see, it just tells you, you know, let's see the details. Alright, please help me build my identity as a creator by referring to this design by its original name. Don't pass off my work as your own product. Too many people are doing that already. Want to support future projects with a one-time donation. I donate, but it's got to be working. I can't be trying to reconfigure it because, oh, again, it's beta though. But this is amazing though. This is just fabulous. I mean, I gotta tell you, kudos and thank you for like letting the world have that for free. Let's see. Please read before printing. This is a work in progress. It has been collecting virtual dust while I work on other projects, so I've decided to release it now in a beta state. I don't have a timeline for when the final version will be finished, but the current files are fairly complete, just lacking some perfectionist polish. Please understand that there is some room for improvement here. I welcome your feedback to help make this design the best it can be. What's finished right now? Design of all parts except for minor tweaks based on feedback, basic instructions. Oh, interesting. So maybe he just needs some feedback. Maybe he doesn't know. Well, we'll know once I'm done with it. We'll reverse engineer it and then say, yo, fix it. What's not finished? Parts on runners for better adhesion, burnout brims, more detailed instructions, Fusion 360. Yeah, it does need more detailed instructions. I'm putting it together because I could see how folks get confused with these little thingies. And I almost did too when doing this tonight. Parts on runners. Okay, let's see. Please note that these will not be available until the design is finalized. He could number them because one has a symbol. So like the inner parts some have symbols on it. or little grooves, which is kind of cool. I thought he did that on purpose. So he did that to all the parts, and then as you're watching the video, you know, you look for the symbol to match the part that goes in next. That would be cool. But you know, it's a work in progress. He might have given up on it, and then, you know, can I sell it? Yes. Dummy 13 is distributed under CC by 4.0 license that allows commercial use provided you give proper attribution. Well, that's pretty cool. You can sell it. Oh wait, are we still live? Hello? That's not my screen. Hold on 1 second. That's me. It's I saw something from the corner of my eyes. Big camera, small camera. And then if we go here, I'll have to go to the desktop. Well, there's a way around that. Hold on. By swapping it and then bringing it back. There we are. Because I saw something in the corner of my eye. It's like, what was that? So welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Alright. Hopefully we didn't lose a lot, but I saw that. Sucks. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, if you'd like to support... if this was working, I'd definitely... like if I was going to sell one or sell a few, I would definitely buy into the copyright, but I can barely print it now, unless, because I don't have ABS, ASA, or PTG, PETG. Who knows, maybe. We'll see how it prints, because we're going to start printing it now. We're going to print thousands of them. 5 hours. Wow. Alright. Save to disk. I'm just going to save it. This is 112, remember? All our parts. 112. And then save it. Okay. And now once that saves, now remember we have to clear the build plate, otherwise you can't just drop it in there like I did before. Now we're going to clear build plate so that, you see, it goes back to Ultimaker Cura. Go back to our downloads. No one's here. I wonder where Afix is. Where Afix? Where are you? We miss you. Cool fella. Alright, and then I fell off the horse too, so I'm not in the routine again. All frame parts. Okay, once I get back into the groove, it'll be cool. I'll have we'll have our weekly schedule. I think it was Saturday Night Live was what we were doing, which was really cool. So next week, yeah, I should be here next week. I wasn't here. I wasn't here this week. Really? I might have to do a forced quit. Look. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Alright, let's see. And I can't do a reboot because we're streaming. Be cool if I had another computer connect. Oh, yeah, I do have another computer laying around. I don't trust it though. Anyway, that'll load up, and then we'll I'm gonna clean the board and let it work its magic. And then maybe this will be like a little project that I'll do a little bit, you know, a few pieces every now and again. But I believe it should be good. Let's close that. And then we'll go here. Come on, Kira. For some reason it went there. Ah, damn it. Now Cura's not working. Or maybe click ignore. It could be opening because it's a bigger file, right? Like it's just working its magic. Sometimes, now that we've gotten you out of the way, got you out of the way, got you out of the way, got you out of the way. Yeah, Cura's not opening. No one's here tonight. We'll just close that. Possible we could reboot the Finder. See, Cura not responding. Wow. Force quit. And then we'll go to Finder, reboot Finder, or relaunch. Hopefully we don't lose, oh nice. Hopefully we don't lose our stream in the meantime. We'll just close that, and then now hopefully Cure will open. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to drag it on the application and just let it open, and then we'll go here into downloads and go here, and then we'll go, as long as it opens, right? Where's our splash page? I guess it went into another window. Nope. We'll just wait. Maybe too many things happening at the same time can sometimes cause an application to just not do what it's supposed to do. You know, if that makes sense. All right, now we have our little build plate, and then what we'll do is, well, we definitely need you in case someone comes in to say hello. All armor parts. Okay. Great, it's there. And I wanna flash it from fresh, not from like a slow machine. All right. So we'll go there. And then we'll go 1112. And then we'll go slice it. I just don't trust the last one, because as you saw, it was glitchy. I had to do a force quit, and once that does that, I'd rather have something fresh. Reboot the Finder, reboot the app out of force quit, and then hopefully everything will properly feed into the way it's supposed to, and then I'll do the other one. See, look, even this one's happening faster. I don't know if it, yeah, if you've sliced before, and your slicing is taking a little bit longer than usual, could be a machine. It could be because there are many parts too, many moving parts. Whenever you ask a question, well, because there are many moving parts, it's hard to answer that right now and to give a precise answer to your question. But however, we'll get back to you. I'm like, just give me a freaking answer. All right. Anyway, in the meantime, it's still slicing. Any minute, any day. Hopefully it does. Wow. Interesting. I was saying wow because I ordered some stuff. We will email you as soon as this order ships. You won't be charged until then. I ordered some batteries from Amazon and just a magnet for really cheap. It says delayed, not shipped yet. Delayed, not shipped yet. That's okay though. If you've ever dealt with Amazon before, sometimes if your product gets delayed, you get it for free. They have this guarantee thing, but that's if you leave it in there, like don't take it out of the shopping cart, leave it there for like a week or two, and then you call support, and then they'll be like, oh, we're really sorry, we because the seller didn't meet our guidelines, we're going to give it to you. I'm like, sure, I'll take it, but that's a once in a blue thing, and it seems like multiple items got delayed, so the factory could be down. Things might not be working out there. That's the only thing I can think of, because there were just 4 or 5 items that just got delayed. Usually it's one. If it's one, then you'll never get it, or something happens. Cool fidget, right? While we wait. Wow. Oh, almost there. You guys could always watch them flying in the meantime. 5 hours, okay. I trust this one. Saved disk. This is 112 because we did a force quit. The other one, we'll replace it. Yes. And now we'll clear the build plate. Hopefully that doesn't cause another error again, like it did. Clear build plate. Now we're going to go to the other. That was armor. All frame parts. And hopefully it loads without crashing. Yes. All frame parts. And now these will be 109. We just highlight it. And then we'll do 109. Now, it's possible, right? This is why I paused earlier, that even though this is being done at 109 and the other one's being done at 112, it's only working because each piece is being printed individually. Whereas if you do it like this, when I had done it like this originally, one was printed at 110 and the other one was at 109, and it didn't work. Actually, I'll show you guys in case you're wondering and want to see. And I was like, wait, why isn't it printing? There's a 1% difference. Not printing. Why isn't it fitting? Because there's just a 1% difference, right? Didn't work, which actually sucked. Hold on 1 second. We will slice it. That'll take some time. I'll get the other parts so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh wow, it's still processing. It's like we bake. Hopefully that file's not corrupted. It says processing, but nothing's happening yet. Might have to download it again because this happened before. Remember, it crashed the machine. Bummer. Well, not really bummer. Of course, everything is expected to happen like that on this channel because they said let's send it to Lewis, and there's no way that's okay. We can download it again. That's just taking too long. So it is the file. Okay. So let's just quit it, right? Open up Cure again. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. So, as I was saying, this is at 110, and this is at 109. And they don't fit, like literally. And I don't know if it's because it's different color, which we'll find out, or if it's because maybe it needs to be 2% off rather than, see, these don't fit and then they pop, but it's a little rough. Maybe, oh, like for example, this one. Good luck with that. I mean, this one might fit from down there, but like in the video, no, it doesn't fit. It just sucks. Oh, all that time wasted, like what, 10-15 hours or something like that. All right, let's try this part again. So I'm hoping that there's just a 2% difference. Let's see, all frame parts. Okay, so this is going to be 109. Scale it down. 109. Right. Remember the other one's 112. Hopefully it lets us slice it. Oh, it's starting. Okay, great. It's slicing now. Okay. So yeah, I wonder if the feet should work because the feet printed at the same time. Sort of. Damn. See? No. See, and this was so these parts printed alone, and those parts printed alone too. It sucks. So there's no guarantee each print is different. I mean, if I did it on the floor, it might work. Like if I snap them in. The feet I'm not too worried about because I know I can snap that in from the floor by putting pressure on it. It's the other parts that worry me. Like let's say if I'm going to do the arms and stuff, the arms are supposed to go in. See, it won't fit. It'll fit, but I have to really push them in, and it just doesn't. I think the 2% difference is going to make a change big time, especially with this one. See the torso part, which I know which part goes into the torso. Hold on, this part, this one is supposed to be a piece that goes in there. The one that I had printed earlier, which is the one with the line on it, this one right here. It fits a little bit, but you hear that snapping sound? It's not, and the frame, where is the frame? I believe this one was, yeah, it's just going to be tricky, getting them in there. And then for that one we've got one of these pieces that go on top. And let's see if I still have it. Oh no 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 no. I have one spare, right? I could use the 109 if it fits, but remember it's a different sizing. See, I would have to use the 110 because 109 pops off. So hopefully, I'm hoping that the next round of prints will work. So here we go. Save to disk. And then we're going to do all frame parts 109, right? Scale dummy. So then the next two files that go up will be the next files that get printed, because I just can't do it anymore. No, unless. And these just won't go in. This should work though. This one. See? And then this one. No. Oh, goes here. Except I have to put this on first, so that comes in the other way. If that makes any sense. The abdomen. See? But I saw something. I was like, wait, what did I just see? And like the last time I saw something in the corner of my eye, it crashed. See, this goes in like this. Holes in the back. See? Some fit and some don't. And it's either because of the material, hopefully, right? Or something else. Maybe yellow prints one way, right? And then another color prints another. Let's see, let's put them together. We save the disk. Hit Paul. Inverter. Downloaded. Dummy 13. Okay. Because we might be able to squeeze it together, right? Considering there are only a few more parts that need printing. Like we have this, and then we'd still need his bottom, right? Hold on, I think I have that part out there, and I have one part here, so that should work. So many moving parts. I would still need to print the crotch at 110, you know, to keep its original experience alive, because I don't have a crotch here. Oh, I have a crotch in my hand actually, so this one hopefully, but that's not gonna work because one's a bottom, one's a top. Yeah, I still need the other piece. Bummer. I need a crotch and the other piece. This piece I have, I believe this one is, actually no, I can keep this one, right? And then where is it? This might work. Yep. This one. Right? And then I can't put more pieces together though without having I wonder if, let's see, hold on. That'll go in there. Guess we could try printing a crotch at 110. We have his underwear. Oh no, the underwear broke. I'll try and put it together. Yeah, that could take some time. Bummer. Like his legs would work, but so we need some panties and a crotch. And the torso is fine because we've got that part. Yeah, I guess we can try, right? What's 20 minutes? Alright. Let's print the crotch at 110. I just don't want to. Leave that there. Leave that there. Alright, now I gotta download Quartz. Downloads. Go here. I think I have a crotch though. Hold on. Go here, Beagle Print. Log in. I can see the list of the parts that I've already sent there. Printable files. We have frame. Oh, I hate when this happens. Just wish it was a little bit longer. Armor. Okay, so we have. Oh, not a lot of file. Oh, here we go. Armor crotch 112. Okay. And before, all armor parts were 111. Okay. So I want to do a crotch at 111. 111 because maybe I can salvage some of these. So armor crotch 111. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go here. We'll find the crotch, and then armor crotch right here. Make sure that, remember, clear the build plate. Otherwise, clear build plate. And then we'll just drop the crotch in. Armor crotch. And then we'll scale it to 111 to its original form, 111, right? And then now we'll slice it. I'm going to save this one to the desktop because I do not want it in that folder. I don't want to I don't want to mix up the parts. Oops. 111. And then now we will go to our Beagle print camera and then upload, and then to our desktop. See, armor crotch. Once this prints, I'm going to delete it because I don't want to. Well, as long as it fits too. Armor crotch 111. Print it. Clear the build plate. Okay, takes care of that. That's only going to take 6 minutes, which is great. But there's a piece. Oh, this should be at the printer. My tweezers, except I don't think I took these from the printer. I think I took these from some, because the ones from my printer are curved, and these are straight. So I must have taken them from somewhere else, from here. Hold on. Yeah. These are the ones for the printer, so I can sometimes clear the nozzle. Sometimes that needs to be done. Alright, so let that work its magic. Right? Now we'll see. I wonder if the head will fit though. The head is a flat piece. Hold on, we'll look for an internal. Where are the internals? Interesting. I don't see the head connector. Maybe it's out there on the floor somewhere. I'll just sort through them one at a time. Here's the head. This is the head piece. It's flat, and it's like it's at the bottom. Hopefully this fits. If not, this looks kind of big though. No. Yeah, I knew that earlier when I was trying to do parts. Like the head doesn't go in so well. That's why I figured scaling it down a few more notches would do the trick. I don't know if you can see, but the hole's a little bit too small. Maybe I'll bring the other camera in. Oh, it went in. I guess you have to pop it in. Okay, that could work though. We can work with that. The head went in. But still, it doesn't matter. Scaling it down to by 2% instead of 1% actually works better. And we'll get that crotch thing printed. And then hopefully the other pieces will just go in, right? If that makes sense, like these pieces right here. But it's got to work. It's got to work with the other pieces too. That's the other problem. That'll take 4 minutes, not so bad. And then we still need the other piece that goes on top of it. So we'll print that individually. And the part that broke, which was this one, but it's fixed now because that's why I started printing them individually, because they just would not fit. Hopefully this will. We'll see how it works. And we can't build up until we actually do all the other stuff, if that makes any sense. Like for example, This one, his arm is you can copy it, right? But it just doesn't. I guess we can build out his arms, right? Like, this is one of his arm parts, but the problem with this is, right, I'll show you. This is supposed to go in the flat part like that. When you watch his video, he just snaps them together, and there's no freaking way this is gonna snap together unless you here, I'll get the other camera so you guys can see. Oh, my phone is dying. We can plug it in now. We'll put all the parts here. So now you'll get a better view of things. So if I go to reflector, camera, so these are the parts here, and when you watch him in his video, these parts go right in. See? But they won't. So even if I scale these parts down, the gray, these still need to be scaled individually. So like maybe this is 109. No, this would be like 112, and then this would be 108. So as I'm printing these parts, right, I'm gonna have to create a similar file to what he did for all parts, but for all the parts that are downscaled to one, you know, let's say 110, 112, and etc., and then print all those at the same time, if that makes any sense. Or squeeze these in by pressing them down on the floor. And this part right here, the flat part, goes in there, and that part. And when you watch him do it, he puts these together, right? And then he is able to turn them, which is really cool. But in that sense, these aren't going to do that. And I believe, and then from there, once you have this piece on, right, an armor piece goes in, which would be this one here. That one might fit. I guess I could try and squeeze them in. I'll have to do it from the floor, right? Because of the pressure from the tile, which is hard. See, that worked? Nope. It didn't work. It actually broke it. And that's why each piece may have to be printed individually. Bummer. I wonder if you guys can see this. Yeah, so you see it broke. Which means that these pieces may have to be printed individually. And then once you do that, with that piece that I just broke, this part goes on the armor. Hopefully, I wonder if the armor will fit. Nope. See? It's like too snug. Not worried about that because I'm probably going to print it again, but I got a crotch piece. But it doesn't make any sense. It's wasting your time on that because, as you can see, you're going to have to print some parts individually. Maybe print this at a different, see, and this is bigger. Remember, you saw all armor parts 112, and all of this part 109, and for some reason it doesn't really scale correctly. Could be because PLA is used. Anyway, let's see if the crotch works. So here's the crotch. Alright. And then we have the other part, which I just built somewhere. The head worked. Ah, here it is here. So now I remember the truth. Really? Yeah. So as you can see, wow, that sucks. Doesn't work. What size was that? Remember, this was like freaking. Hold on a second. We'll go back here, and then we'll go here. Disconnect, and hopefully the camera's still there, according to my last video where I, yep, managed to figure that out. All right, so. Wow, Alvo Crotch Armor 111. And these are all 111 parts. 1111. Wow, so you see, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, printing each one individually, because as you can see, the 111 and 109 don't do well, and you can tell it's like so tight in there. You know, like some parts fit, some parts don't. Bummer. We can go back to the camera now. Let's see. Yeah, so you see. Wow, that sucks. And that's why I started scaling, because like even these didn't really fit in there. Oh, that sucks. Just scrap it. And these were all printed in uniform. So again, let's say these, let's see all this printed, this right here, printed at the same time. Too bad we can't, oh there we go, zoom in, zoom out. So as I was saying, this piece here, and this piece here, both printed at the same time, with that file that I just sliced, and as you can see, they're going to have to be printed individually, because apparently when they're printed together it doesn't work. But now that we're here, let's see what size, right? Since we know that if I slice the whole thing with these pieces, right, it's not going to work. So what we'll do is, because see that, so this will be printed, but this will be downsized. So this will be 109, and maybe this one will be 108. If that makes any sense, because as you can see, it's not going in, and if I force it in, it's gonna pop. Let me try. Hold on the table. See? Just doesn't fit. So it's good that even though I sliced all those parts, don't waste your time. We're gonna press escape. Oh, we're gonna go back to our here. Actually, I don't have to quit the camera. I'll just go here. So we have to find the parts and then print them individually. At least some parts. I wonder if frame parts. And the thing is, we can't edit the frame. Oh, that's another thing why I was disappointed, because we can't take off individual parts when we do the frame thingy. So for this, like if I go to open recent, right? That's what was disappointing. So I go to all frame parts. That would be ideal, because then you can just see, like, look, I know there's stuff on the build plate from before, but just to give you an idea, I want that part, but instead all the parts select. Yeah, that's what sucks. And if I can just select one, that would be great. But it doesn't work like that. But I'll take a picture of it, because when I lay them out, I'm gonna want to lay them out the same way so that they print in the way it's supposed to be printed. Alright, so we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of those, right? Whatever they're called. So we'll just do that. Now we'll close it. Close Cura. Okay, so then we're going to scrap these parts because it's not going to work anyway, as you can see. So now what we'll do is we'll just stay focused on rebuilding it individually, which will probably take a couple of days, but at least we'll get it right, and each and every part will be correct, you know, if that makes any sense. Just print a little bit every day, a little bit every. So this is all garbage on the table. All right, so now, but I want to print those other parts. Let's see if I can do that. All right, so we have that. Now we're just gonna go back to open up a new one. Dummy 13. Okay. Oops. What happened to my dummy? Download individual parts. I wonder what's plated. Oh, 2 files. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hate that. Extra bits. Not sure what that is. Alright, so individual frame parts. Here we are. So we're going to print these. Right? Two megabytes. We're going to print one first and then see how it works out. Alright, what's that? Is that right? Frame waste. Do we have that? Yeah, we have a frame waste. Okay. And we have hip. No, that's not a hip. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, the arms. Where are the arms? Frame hip. Frame. It's one of the frames. Frame waist. Frame ankle. Frame neck, frame abdomen, it's this part. See if they were numbered, that would be cool and easier to find. Frame hip, frame hip shoulder, okay. So there are 4 of them, that's why. Okay, so frame, hip, shoulder. Great. I did download it, it's so weird. I wonder why I probably didn't scroll. Okay, we'll get rid of the one because we don't need a duplicate. And then we'll go here, put it back in Cura. So if this is all the parts of 109. I guess this could be 108, if that makes any sense. We'll try 108 and see if that fits. We'll do 108. So this will be scaled down to 108, right? And then slice it. 7 minutes. Save to disk. We're going to call it. See, it says 4 times, but I can't do 4 times because I don't know if 108 will work, if that makes any sense. So dummy scaled. Save. It's nice that they number how many pieces you need. So then we'll go there. Then we'll go back to our printer. Thankfully that will take 4 minutes. We're going to delete this because we know that this is garbage. This is like, oh, it won't even let us. Oh, we'll just print, oh, it won't let us because we didn't complete. Okay. So just wait, and then it'll just let you throw that crap out. Maybe refresh. There we go. So now we're going to upload the 108. Dummy scaled. 108. Open. And then print it. So now I got to find the other part that goes into that 108, the shoulder part. Okay, so now we'll just go back here. And if that works, then you can just throw 3 on there, right? But we won't know until we match it with the other part of the frame. We know it should go onto the ball, like its shoulder joint, right? Do I have one? Which are these things? These are the shoulder joints. They have like a special piece. So now I have to print 3 pieces, and then if that works, I can just print more. So let's find the shoulder joint. We'll clear the build plate, because we could always throw them all back on. I think. I don't know. Can you do that? Like put different pieces on? No, because I guess, I don't know, I don't want to screw it up. Okay, so then now let's find some more pieces. This part of the shoulder, which is frame waist, head frame. I think that's it. Yeah, this is it. Frame Calvix, I think it's called. Frame neck. Yeah. Typical. 2 times, because that would be the shoulders. Bummer. So then this piece has to go into when they're, yeah, but I'm thinking, because even if this part fits, what part do I make this? Do I keep it as was it 108? What's printing? 108. Hopefully. try and think, because it still has this part kind of 10. Guess we could try 108, right? And see if it fits onto the frame. We don't have a shoulder thingy for it to go on, which means that that piece will take a while to print. Bummer. Anyway, let's just download it. Alright, we'll try it. It just sucks that yeah, my bummer is that, alright, even this is printed at 108, it fits in there, but then what size do we print the inner frame, right? This part, because there are certain parts that the shoulders go on, so then that's my dilemma. So now I have to think about what size to print it, to print this thing, because the shoulders go on the inside of this, which is a little bit of a bummer. I guess we can upload it and see. It's almost done anyway. Upload. Let's see. So we'll just print this one. $108. And then we'll upload it. Have to press cancel because sometimes it just didn't refresh. See? 108. Open. And now I'm figuring out what size to print the other one, right? Maybe we'll just rebuild the arms first. Because in case you're just coming onto here, when you print all the parts that are already sliced for you, they don't fit. And when you put them together, they just break because it just, one is bigger, one is smaller. So now I'm thinking like, okay, how do I fix this part? Because now, even though this is going to be 108, this part, the inner frame that the shoulders go on, it's going to have to be, I think, a little bit smaller. It's going to have to be, maybe it has to be 108 too, right? Maybe the inner frame's got to be 108 in order for everything to just fit beautifully and nicely on there. You know, if that makes any sense. Because as you can see, the arms just didn't fit, which means the frame could still be armor, as also known as the armor, could still be 112, but let's see other parts. This part, well, since this part goes inside, we might be able to get away with making this 108. And then everything should fit. Let's say, for example, so this is, well, not this part, but this part goes onto the shoulder. So this is the part that's printing right now, and as you can see, it's a little tight, this one, but I have a new one printing. It should be ready in a second, but I'm thinking, since this is more of an internal part, do this 108. Maybe this is why he gave up on it, because it just didn't work. So this one printed, and that was 108. It looks a little big, but it should work. See that? And now I have to print the other part that goes to it, which is the one that broke while coming inside of here. Just keeping the parts individually. And then I'll be able to put it all on one board, you know, one build plate, if that makes any sense. So now what we have to print is this one, the one that broke. Wow. Anyway, this one's going to be printed a little bit bigger, and it should work. It should work. Okay, so let's find that piece on there. Where is it? I believe it's this one. No, that's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There it is. This one. Okay. So 2 times frame, but we can't do 2 times because we don't know if it's going to work or not. Frame upper arm. Okay. So we're going to make that 109, right? Because everything else I believe is 109. Okay. So hold on. Huh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. My date. Huh. Downloads. Just delete that. Oh, maybe it's still downloading? No, it already downloaded. Something went wrong. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Can't delete that. Frame of arm. There it is. Okay, I don't know why that didn't show before. So this is what we're going to print. So I believe that would be 109. Okay? Whereas, remember we can't do that. We got to clear the build plate, otherwise things get glitchy. And we already have it. We'll just do clear build plate, and then frame upper arm. Okay, so this will be 109. Scale it. 109. Okay. And then we'll slice it. And that should fit into this one, which is a 108, hopefully, in the perfect world, but we don't know. 7 minutes, nice. Save to disk. We'll press reload. Slice. 7 minutes, save to disk. And we'll call this one 109. Oops. 109. And then save it. And then we'll go here. Upload. There it is. 109. Open. Just bring this up. And print it. That's why it'll take a couple days, but I should, what I want to try next after this, if this fits, I wonder if I could put 2 pieces on here, slice differently, like if I could put a 108 and 109 on here, and it'll print exactly the way it's supposed to, or does all this have to be sliced differently? If that's, even if it can, great. If not, that's okay, because I can still add 4 different pieces onto one slice that are all the same size. So I'm not sure. We'll find out. Because look, when we use their slicing method, it doesn't work. Sucks. But we're just using it to rebuild the build, to guide us through the process. And we know that this piece goes here, and then you know, don't confuse the parts. But what we're doing now is we're just rebuilding. Just rebuilding it, you know, just one piece at a time to make sure that it does work. So we just printed this, but once we print the shoulder, we'll have the other part. So now that we have that, what's printing right now? Frame, upper arm. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that part. Bird's eye view. Oops. That part. It must fit. And then we'll do the Calvix, or whatever the part's called, the Scavalex, or let's see. Do I have it in there? Oh, surprised they didn't print it. Oh, I think that's what's printing now. Yeah. No, the other part's good. So we'll print the other one next. Yeah, the part that goes into the shoulder, and then the frame, right? And then the other one should print too. All right, nice. And then hopefully that'll work. That's only going to take 7 minutes, 5 minutes, so to speak. Just a bummer. But it has to be done this way, because when you do it their way, it doesn't work. But it could be because it's a different color. It could be that different the yellow is printed differently than the other one. I don't know. Because this one color, printed really well. Fair. It was still a pain to put this together, but I'm just but the head never went in. I wonder if I have to do like I did before, squeeze it in. Oops. Something broke. No, oh, it just, well, it did, but it didn't. What's that sound? I don't know what that sound was. It sounds familiar, but yeah, so the head just won't go in. That's the problem too. Nice. It went in a little bit better. Still looks cool, but I think this is because it was printed in one color. I think. No, actually not, because his feet won't go together here. The feet won't work. How many minutes left? 3 minutes. Unless, nah. See, it just shouldn't be so hard. Damn it. Nah. Not shaking the table. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Still gotta do the other one. For sure, the inner frame maybe 108. Yeah. I'm just keeping the parts for reference, and then this one's almost done. And this is another piece. I think this one's a duplicate, but we'll keep that there. And then once it's all done, I should be able to put it all on one plate. Well, armor and frame, like they did. Hopefully, in the perfect world, but if not, it might have to be printed individually. "33 seconds left. And then we'll find out if this piece prints. And then the frame, which will be in 108, like the inner, part. And then the Cividex. Right? Cividex. I'm tired. Alright. You want with the tooth? Okay. So now, let's see if this will work. Alright, so let's see. So this is 108 and this is 109. These work. Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. Nope. Oh, maybe try it this way. Oh, come on. Hold on. Let's go back and see what printed. 109. This one was a little bit bigger. And the one before it was 108. Oh no. We didn't even print that one. Frame, shoulder, yeah, 108. Frame, shoulder, hip, which is right here. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, and that is the right part. Unless maybe you gotta do it on the floor and something hard. Let's try that. Damn. Well, let's see. Apply pressure. Yeah, a little bit. No. Damn it. No. Oh, you can't see. Just doesn't work. And I could press it in. But it's gonna... So let's say if we made... this one... Maybe instead of 108, 107. Right? So it doesn't bulk out. Bent a little bit. Bent a lot. Alright, let's try 107. Damn, and it does look bigger, which sucks. And that was the one that we printed at 108. Let's try this at 107 because it's going to be on the inside, right? Is that right? Well, it's gonna, yeah, it will be on the inside. All right, we'll scale it down to 107. Damn. All right. So we'll take this piece. Most of them was 108. So the one before it. The one before it. We'll take that out. And then go here, open recent. This one. And then we'll do that one at 107. Hold on. And then we'll press it. Scale it. Oops. Scale it to 107. Hopefully 107 will do the trick. Slice it. Save the disk. Seven 107 and then save it. So it's a good thing I didn't do the other part yet because we're not there yet. Which kind of sucks. Damn you. So we're like working our way in. We have this part 107 and then the next part, if it works, we'll make that 107. And if that works, then we'll make this part 107, and then it should just click. Everything should just click in the perfect world. Okay, so let's see. Upload. 107. Open. And then, yeah, we'll print it. And we'll see. In the perfect world, we are printing this part. And then that should fit into here. Even though we stretched it out a little bit. But if we kept going, it would have just popped, and this would have just broken this part. I'll show you right here. See how it's like bulged a little bit. So yeah, so this is definitely going to be 10. This is 109, and then the piece, this was 108, but it didn't work. So we're going to make this 107. 107 should make a nice snug fit. Yeah. Without breaking it. It's still sending it to the printer, so it's going to be a bit. I guess in the meantime, what we can do is, we know 108 didn't work on this part, so let's just delete it from the printer, and we can just re-download, you know, like just clean up shop. All right, 107 is fine. 108, no, it's not going to work, right? Because we're going to make that 107, unless it fits. I don't know. We'll see. 108 frame hip shoulder. Frame hip shoulder. We're deleting 108 because that just didn't do justice. Because then we can always download the parts from here and then just keep them. Frame 109, which is fine. This one, maybe. Okay. The clavicle, right? And then if this prints, hopefully 107 could be the base for the shoulder, but then the frame, the armor could still be 112, right? Hopefully, in a perfect world. And, Oh, interesting. The way it's printing really weird. Like it didn't, it's printing like half of, oh yeah, you can zoom in and see from here. Like it's like off with its head. Like it printed, it's like decapitated in a way. But I guess it's printing the other part later. Oh yeah, maybe it's printing like the body and then the rest of the part. It's amazing how it could print all this. Hopefully, in the perfect world, right? You can hope. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's doing it. Okay, so it's printing it. All right. So that's doing that. Hopefully, it fits. If it does, we'll do the armor at 112 for the shoulder armor. And then we'll print another one of these at for his other arm. We'll do like one arm at a time. Like half the body parts a day. It's just a bummer that they won't see that sound. Oh, it's the battery to the phone. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's like, what's that sound? So we'll just do this. Plug in the battery. Plug in some juice. Oh, how much time is left on this thing? 3 minutes. It should work. So we know this doesn't work because that was 108. So we can scrap that since we're printing a new one. Right? But this was 108. Which one's frame upper arm? Hold on. Frame upper arm. Is that one? That's what we have here. And then we have hopefully the next one might be clavicle parts. Hopefully this works. It's just amazing. And once it does, I'm going to put it all on one plate. Well, individual parts. 68%, 2 minutes left. But I have about another hour because I have some stuff I have to do for work that I was supposed to do this weekend. So I think I'll print 2 more parts and then that's it. Or maybe 4 more parts and then I gotta get to work. It's a bummer. Now you see why 3D printing's addictive. It's like, oh I just gotta print one more thing. I just need need to print. Wow. We just never thought about PLA. We're like the red-headed stepchild. We're like, screw those guys. Good thing I didn't print the big one. I could do it at 1,000%. That could be a disaster. Can you imagine that? Printing these individually and then one big print and then I think I'll do one arm tonight. So you have 1, 2, 3, like 5 different parts. Maybe like one body part a night. If that makes any sense. 90%. And I'll do the other arm tomorrow. We'll see if we can print the whole arm, right? one sheet. Hmm. 96. Please work. This is similar experience to what I did in the other live video, where it didn't fit, but I thought it was just a one-time thing. No, like a isolated experience, but no, apparently not. Because similar to what happened before, except this time we're gonna get it right, and we're going to. One second. Load them all on the board, accordingly, so that it just works. That's why I took a screenshot of it. This might work. Yeah, I think this will work. I think so. Hold on. Let you guys see. This might work because look, it's letting me do it a little bit by hand. See that? I think if I just press on it on the floor. Yeah. That worked fair, maybe? Somewhat fair. It's a little bit snug. But, nah. Unless we take it out, right? And then do it the other way around, where one side is flat. Yeah, make it, hold on. Yeah, that worked better. I think 106 could actually work too. I think we could probably get away with doing this at 106. We'll try one arm and one, but if we do one arm 106, it's not like we do the other half at a different. Yeah, this is fair. Let's try the armor now. The armor that goes over this. Let's see. We'll go to downloads. And then we'll just go here. Armor. Oh, actually, no. Let's print that other piece. So wait, if this was 10, the other piece has to be 107. Hold on. Let's see. So we did this. We'll clear the build plate. Right, and this was scaled at 107. That means the other piece should be 107. So we'll go here, open recent. We'll go here, clavicle, and then that's got to be 107 because that one goes. That's going to go into here, into that joint. So hopefully, if we scale it down, 107. And then slice it. 6 minutes. Save the disk. And we'll call it. And we need 2 of these. But we can't do 2 because we don't know if it will fit. 106. Save it. Wait. 106? No, 107. Call it 106 and take out the other one. When you know you're tired. 107. There. And then we'll go back into the folder. On the downloads right here. Clean it up a bit. And take out 106. And then we're going to throw that one up into the camera, which is here. So frame, hip, shoulder, right? But 107, upload, not 106, 107. So this one will print next. We'll go open. And now we'll print it. I think this could go 106 though. It's snug, and I think it fits only because we stretched it out, if that makes any sense. by trying to squeeze it in with the other bigger part, but we'll see. So let that one print, and now we'll download the part that goes onto the armor of this part. Individual armor parts, and that would be oh, there it is, armor upper arm. Of course it needs two, but we can only print one because we don't know if it will fit. So the armor we're going to do in 112. Frame upper arm. No. Where is it? I just downloaded it. Oh, it should have been armor upper arm, right? Date added. Can you close it? Or should we, maybe it's in another part. See, it's right there. It's so weird. I don't know why it didn't show a second ago. Alright. So we'll take up, clear the build plate, because if you don't clear the build plate, it will make things crazy. No. My computer is like, oh, there we go. It got glitchy there. Slice it. Oh, I can't slice it because I didn't scale it down. Okay. So this is going to be 107. 107. Scale it. Slice it. Save the disk. 107. 107. Okay. And then now we're going to upload it, because after this one's finished, we should be able to. 107 upper armor, and then we'll print the other part, and then we'll go. Yeah, well, the other part's being printed right now, but hopefully it should be good to go. Nice. To some extent. You know? It's a little stiff, that's why I think 106 could work. We'll see. It's just a bummer. The armor is next, and then after the armor, I guess we can do oh, the little cloth thingy, like this thing, because we'll do one arm. Guess we could try 107, right? That makes any sense. Alright, we'll see in a second. I'm going to do 107. The same size as the, yeah. Bummer. This little claw thingy, you know, for the joint. Wonder if I can go. Might be able to get away with. Why don't I go too big? Yeah, since we're going from 109, right, to 107, so I need to keep it uniform. 107 should fit, hopefully. Let's see. What are inner parts? This one, frame, knee, and elbow. We'll make this 107, even though we need 4. We can only do 1 because we don't know if it will fit. But then once we know it fits, we'll do multiple prints of these so that we don't have to. Whoops. Oh, nice. That opened. Pretty cool. Clear the build plate.
Louis, there's nothing scheduled for the next 30 days.
All I said was clear the build plate. That's why sometimes the Alexa drives me crazy. Okay, so we'll scale this down to 107. Keep everything uniform. Slice it. 3 minutes. Gotta love that. Wow. Amazing. 107. Okay. And we'll upload it. Open. And that's what we'll print next once this is done. Hopefully the armor will fit. It should. Hopefully. Nice. I was like, wait, did that move? That's happened. Well, no, but it didn't. Okay, cool. So the other part will go in here, and then we'll print the armor, and then we'll print the little claw thingy, whatever it's called, that the frame for the knee or elbow, right? And then after that, we'll just work our way out into the other part, and then I don't know. Oh, finish. Okay. Here we are. A moment of truth. Right, oh, there's the camera. Alright, so here's this right here. So this is going to go into the inner part of the shoulder, but this part right here should fit in there because remember this is 106. This is the 107. Hopefully, in a perfect world, it fit. Well, it's a little tight, but wow, this could probably even be no, it works. Alright, great. See? Nice. So now we're going to shoot for the armor. Yeah, the armor should work. Yeah, this works. Alright. See how you can't print them all? Oops. His head fell off. You can't print them all. The way he says, I recommend you slicing your own parts. Must have done that on purpose. It's like having a hobby car. This one I might have to print the head again because it doesn't fit in there. This part I'll have to print again. Or just glue it. Right? Could always glue it. But you're not supposed to glue it, it's supposed to fit. So you see, look, we've got like almost, so now we're just going to do the armor. Oh, you can see here, I'm just showing the camera. So you see why this one could probably get away with being a 106 in the middle, because it's like a little bit bulky, and the only reason why I think it fits is because we stretched it out by trying to fit the other one in. But let's try and see if we can print the armor. Okay. Should be called 3D printing for dummies. Like, this is just fucking ridiculous. This is why I keep away from these files. I don't, like, if it doesn't print, if it prints and it doesn't work, I'm like, delete. But there's so many people having such a great experience with these things that I'm like, I want one too. Okay, so now we'll go back into our printer. I mean the Beagle camera. Interesting. Where is my camera? go, I guess, select new one maybe. Go here, Beagle print, login. Okay, and now let's go to printable files. We'll print this. This only takes 3 minutes, but we still have to do the armor, which should take another like 6 minutes. So hopefully, and then I'm just gonna cut it short because I have to. Some work I gotta do. So here we are here. Yeah, so that's a bummer. But I'm still thinking 106 for those other joints. Maybe. We'll see. Because in the video you see him turn it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you guys look. This one. So this turns. For sure this one, I'll show you. So this is going to be a 106 for sure. Because, see, this goes, you don't see it because it's inside of here. Inside there. But I think this is going to be the same size as this. And then I'll print this frame. And you can't really, or I don't know, you might get away with, wow, this is the original size. This one is 110. It's a little snug though. Wow, that's one, see, that's why you just can't. And remember, this is 106, I believe, right? Whatever it was, the last piece that printed, hold on. 107. Interesting. So this was a 107, so what do I make this? See? It is a little bit snug, right? It's super tight. Oh yeah, maybe 107. I could see how it bulges out. Alright, so this is going to be 107. This frame part. And then I have the armor that's printing, which should be ready. Oh no, the elbow. The elbows. Okay. And then after the elbow, we'll print the armor. Upper armor. And then after the upper armor, we will print the part that goes in. I'll show you. You can just take this off. The good thing is that the hands come off easily. So we'll leave that there. So let's say if we take a hand off, see, hand, and then this part will come right off. If you just push them out. Wow, it's tricky, but so after the elbow, we'll print one of these thingies. Most likely that'll be a 107, and then we'll print this thingy, and then etc. So basically we're just rebuilding them, and then we'll have one arm tonight, and then while I'm working, I'll do that, and we'll have that one in the morning. Hand, not sure about the hand, because yeah, maybe we'll do a hand tonight, because I think the hands are universal. You could always have a small body with big hands. I guess, you know, that universal feature somehow transferred over to this 3D doll. So I'm not worried about that. He'll just have big hands. He'll have man hands, so you can manhandle him. Yeah, so that's that. So, well, we'll see. Oops, I actually, which hand was it? I don't want you to lose your hands. There. What, did it finish? Oh, it finished. Nice. So let's see if this works. Hold on 1 second. I'm just getting my elbow. Alright. Here's the elbow. I believe the elbow doesn't matter which way they go, so it goes like that. Oh man. Really? Or maybe it goes like this. No. Ah, that worked. It's a little snug, but doable. You know, if that makes any sense. So now we can, but we have to take it apart because we need to put the, we need to print the armor for it. So hold on, meaning this part. So, but it's just easy to come apart because you just do like that and it comes off. So for, so what we have to do is we have to go back and print the armor. So upper armor, which is a 107, and it should work. And that'll take 6 minutes. Yeah, so that'll go right in there. Basically, it covers that part. So we're almost done with the arm, which is really cool. See, and it works. Yeah, so this is great. In that sense, and I'll take the whole thing apart, and I'll be able to make, you know, do the video. See, like, oh, you can't see though. Hold on. So you see, this works. This one I'm still on the fence with. I'll find out when I print this second arm, but I'm still thinking 106 might work. This part worked, 107. See that? For the elbows. YouTube stream health is good. It's gonna turn on my other phone so I can see what the stream looks like. And then, you know, that's that. So we're almost there. Almost. And this part will go on the other frame on the inside. Pretty cool. And we still have 2 more big frames to print, and then we have one of these things to print too. Yeah, bummer. Actually, we can get them ready. Alright. We can get his other arm ready. Frame, this is the forearm. We're going to do the forearm. Even though it says to print 2, we are going to print 1. Once we get this down packed, we can just like throw them on the platter and print them. Frame, forearm. Up, clear the build plate. Okay. And we'll clear the build plate. 107. Oops, 107. Great. And then slice it. Save to disk. Call it 107. Great. It should have saved it, and then we'll upload it. Upload 107 frame forearm. Great. We'll print that next, and then we need this little piece right here. Right. And then I'm gonna have to clear the build plate. And then we're going to find that piece. Oh, it's right here. Armor, of course. And it is forearm armor. I just downloaded it. No, I downloaded the other one. Armor upper arm. No, that's not it. We just printed that. Ah. The shin. No, not shin. It looks like the shin, but it's not. There it is. Armor forearm. Nice. Like a robotic. I've got a robotic arm. Okay. Go here. Forearm robotic. Oh, clear the build plate. Oh, it is clear. Oh, it is clear. Okay. Armor is definitely going to be 112. Okay. So we know that works. That's weird. One, 2. slice it. Then we'll divide. 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes to spare. Why not? And we'll call this one 112. Okay. Okay.